Let me show you how to create different kinds of buttons for your site. Let's start with the Filled button. First, you need to create a text widget. And then obviously write some text in it. I will add subscribe. Now let's change the font of it. You can browse through different fonts, or you can search for the font you already know you would like to use. I'll use the font Carla. To create a fill for the button, you simply have to choose the background color. The next thing you want to do is set some padding for your button. For that, you have to go to the section Position and write the values by hand. Now let's check and see how it looks on different screen sizes. As you can see, the size of the button changes according to the size of the screen. To set a fixed value, you need to go to the section Max Width, which is maximum width obviously, and write down the maximum size you would like to have for your button. For smaller screens, I will write in the section Width that the button should never be more than 90% of the screen, so that it does not break. Now let's try to make a button with no fill, but with a border. To make it easier, I will copy and paste the button I have already created. Now let's go to the Advanced settings, and in the section Border, specify how thin the border will be, what color we would like to have for the border, remembering to write down the color code by hand. Now I will go and remove the background color for the button. And will also change the text color. Now that's awesome. You know what? Let's create a button with round corners. Again, I'll copy the button I just created. Then I'll go to the section Border Radius to make the round corners. Let's write down that the corner should be 1 em. Let's also see what happens if we make the corners even more round. Copy-paste the button we just created and change the border radius from 1 em to 5 em. Cool. Now we have a button that will have even more rounded corners. So there you go. 4 different kinds of buttons.